Hello, hello, and welcome, or should I say ho, 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 Christmas cousins. I am Cousin Chad.
And I'm Cousin Seth.
And we are here live together in person versus virtual. And we've got some of the biggest fan favorites in the history of the Christmas Cousins podcast. We've got a live studio audience. We've got spring fling going on like crazy. Let me introduce two fan favorites here. We've got first dip. We've got Bob from the Festive Foreign Film Fans. Bob, welcome. Woo-hoo. Yeah, Bob, let's get weird. And we also have the monetized maven of YouTube who's taking over the internet. We've got Joe, the Christmas aficionado himself. Let's go, everybody. Welcome him.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. This is amazing.
Are we the cousins that don't get invited to the cousin reunion?
Yes.
I think we are.
Yes.
Exactly.
We are.
Hey, Chad, I have to tell you, though, I'm so impressed that you were able to fit that studio audience into your house compared to Seth's. My God. I know. They're about 8, 9 deep, but it's awesome.
Yeah, there are some are hanging out the windows. It doesn't fit as good as well as Seth's place. It looks like the Astor Mansion, but we're getting by, so it's fine. So, guys, for everyone listening at home, normally Cousin Seth and I do it remotely. I'm in North Carolina. He's in Chicago. It's a bit of a commute, even when you have your own private jet. But today, Seth is in town visiting, so we are here doing it in person. So we said, we've got to get the fan favorites on. We've got Bob and we've got Joe. And this is what's happening. We're far from Christmas. We are far from the holidays. The days are getting longer. The weather's getting weirder. So we're like, let's just get weird. The weather's getting warmer. So let's just get weird. Let's have this episode weird. Bring the weirdest beers we can find. Now, we've had other episodes where Joe has brought. Oh, thank you, audience. I love that, Seth. I love that. I didn't expect that. Joe has brought some really weird beers. That was kind of the inspiration or the impetus for this episode. He brought one called, I believe it was Unicorn Fart, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And we all wanted to see what that tasted like, I guess. Anyway,
you know,
was it worth it? No,
but it had glitter, so it was
right.
It didn't though. That's the problem.
He did rank it higher than those Three Floyds brothers too. So we, if you heard the other episodes, oh no. I hope those guys don't call in like last time because we can't keep getting
us down again, are you?
Yeah, it'd be way too early to get. Oh jeez, oh no, Ashay, you had to bring us into it.
I'm sorry, guys. I love your beers. I really do.
A little late for that, Shawnee boy. Get your Tommy gun there.
Aren't they weird enough for you? Huh? Aren't they weird enough?
Okay, this is a weird beer. Okay, so anyway, so we were each tasked to bring our weirdest 2 or 3 beers we could find. I said, Seth, you're flying out. I will have beers waiting for you. Now, he did give me one edict. Chad, don't get anything like super creamy because then I might like throw up or gag or something. So believe me, guys, there's not a creamy beer in the batch. Don't worry about that. It's not hidden. All the beers are labeled down. Seth doesn't even know what he's getting right now.
Wait, Chad. I don't believe it has to be creamy. He throws up when he's on a date. Come on.
Yes.
He just throws up. I mean, you know.
Bob, Seth didn't know I recorded that conversation and put it on air. Bob is referencing Seth's Kentucky getaway weekend date wrap-up episode.
Yes, at the lovely Lulu Market.
Yes.
Lulu on Market, and it wasn't such a great night. Well, it was a great night, but yeah.
What are you saying, Seth? What are you saying?
Yeah, what are you saying?
You had a lot of fun.
You threw up because you were nervous, huh? Not going to perform.
He hasn't been with an actual live human girl before, so this is new to him.
And Bob, I asked her all the questions that you gave me too, and I got the responses back. So. Yeah,
so that's why you're a
little bit of my anxiety.
That's why you're not seeing her anymore, right? Because she didn't pass.
No, she loves the White Sox.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what? Honestly, though,
over.
Think about it. I've been thinking about this all day. I think, Seth, you have to write a book about dating. I mean, the thing is I'm thinking about like the first date. You invite her to go on to an estate sale that was closed. You walk into a restaurant and start waving at strangers. You know, then you're next. You know, another date. You're bumping into women in the bathroom.
Yes.
You're puking, and you still got a girlfriend. This is amazing.
I know.
You will provide hope to all the men out there. You can provide hope. There's still a chance.
Yes, they say, well, the relationship's new, it's still going well. No, Seth has thrown everything at her so far, and she's still here. So
just throw up on the date, and it'll be great. It'll go
see how it goes. Now, Joe is married around 20 years. Bob, how long have you been married?
30. It'll be 34 this year.
Wow,
1990.
okay.
Wow.
Wow. And I'm going on 21 myself, and Seth is on the 90-day fiance right now.
We're operating in completely different worlds.
Yes. But,
When do you have to return her, Seth? When is her visa up?
well, that's why they're working out so she could stay.
Yeah, she really wants to. We're just working on the dowry right now, so but we're getting close. We're getting close.
Yeah, a lot involved. So, Joe, Bob, before we get too deep into it, Joe, they can find you at the Christmas Aficionado on YouTube, right? Or at Christmas Aficionado on YouTube.
Just search Christmas Aficionado. Then you'll find me.
Okay. And then you have a new episode up. What's your newest episode you want to tell everyone about?
So I released one about 2 weeks ago. It's the good parts of Jingle All the Way with Scott Newman from Christmas Morning Podcast.
Yes.
But the big news is on Friday,
Mm-hmm.
the 4th episode in my Year on Christmas will premiere 7:00 Eastern Time.
Oh,
The Year in Christmas, 1986.
Oh,
All right.
That's lovely.
So,
Okay.
these videos take me 6 weeks to write and find all the clips and edit, and it's a long time coming when I get them up. So but this will be a big one. So
Rumor has it you've been working on that episode since 1987. So I am very excited for that one. Audience? Oh, thank you, audience. Yeah, they like that one. 1987.
So everyone's a lot. If you're listening to this on the Thursday when this episode is released, or the Friday, May 9th and 10th, on May 10th at 7:00 Eastern Time, it'll go live. I will be online chatting with anybody who wants to watch it with me.
Fun.
Oh, that's great.
That's Friday, May 10th at, what did you say, 8 p.m.?
7
7
p.m.
Okay,
Eastern
time.
Standard Time.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And now, Bob, you have you do 2 episodes a month on the Festive Foreign Film Fans podcast. I'm a big fan. This is my observation, Seth. I have an observation.
Okay.
So his newest episode, they go to, it's Sweden, right? Is that the country?
Yes.
Or one of those? Okay.
Well, the newest is Netherlands, but that just came out this week. Yeah.
No, I did hear the Netherlands one,
Yeah,
rather.
yeah,
So the Netherlands one, if you listen to the beginning, we get the Bob who's very silly and fun. On his show, he's having an existential crisis, debating whether he'd go back in time and raise his children again. What it would be like if he's past this phase. And I found it fascinating, and I really enjoyed it. But I said, is this the same Bob that we get who's at the tiki bar and having beer? I want existential crisis Bob. That's very fun. So
I'll have to go back and listen to this.
it's a good one. It is a good one. Mark makes him more serious. We make him a little sillier, I guess.
Yeah,
or something like that. So
I keep it all bottled up just for you guys.
that's right. I would have been bummed if you wasted jokes on your own podcast. Save them for us.
Keep the dry material for you guys.
Exactly. No existential crisis here. We don't even know what that means. I just heard that. I read it in a bumper sticker. So anyway, we are here for the weirdest beers. Cousin Seth is here. First thing he did, he got here. We grabbed a beer. We sent you guys a picture, and it's been off to the races since then. We're just gonna keep going. Even when this episode's over, we're just gonna keep having progressively weirder and weirder beers.
Yeah.
So yes, and we'll see what happens. So it's gonna be good.
Absolutely.
We may even go live on Instagram or something. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe we will. We'll see. So I think we should start. Well, we always start with our guests. So why don't we start, though, because we have Cousin Seth here live and in person. I think maybe he should have the first one. So
Yeah.
I will, beer bong.
yeah, I want to start him off with a doozy. Now, I'm a good cousin, and he said, Chad, this isn't so weird, but for Seth, it's a little off because he said nothing creamy, but we know we just got back from Kentucky, and I went to look at beers, and this one literally was like staring at me. This is the Kentucky Vanilla Barrel Creamy Ale. So
Nice.
is the beer itself weird?
Right.
No. Is Seth weird? Yes. Is the combo together of him drinking a creamy ale going to be awesome? I hope so. So everybody, I can't believe I didn't download a Gallup soundtrack. Everybody, I cracked it open for him. What a good cousin.
I'm
Seth.
gonna
Wait, do you have a bucket nearby?
Yes. No, we just got our carpets redone. This is not good thinking. Good planning. So I should have had this episode first.
We should be doing this outside. I was given fair warning when I showed up.
Yeah, right. I want to. I need to download a Gallup sound effect. Seth. I messed it up. So Seth has. What is the name of that one, Seth? It's
This
a Kentucky.
is the Kentucky Vanilla Barrel Cream Ale
Okay.
by.
Who is it by?
So it's aged in bourbon barrels.
Okay. Is that
Nice.
good?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
I happen to know a little something about bourbon as of recent.
Oh yeah. I don't even.
Is it as good going down as it is coming up?
We're talking about the beer.
Oh, this
Yeah, we
guy.
try it.
We took a cold conditioned cream ale, brewed it with a hint of flaked corn and bourbon vanilla beans, aged in freshly decanted bourbon barrels. Kentucky Vanilla Barrel Cream Ales, medium by whatever. I want it to be creamy. Like these will get progressively weirder, believe me. But this one I couldn't pass up on a cream beer. Why would Seth tell me don't get a creamy beer, Chad?
Right? Yeah.
Never met me.
You think I would have learned by now?
Seriously.
Don't say anything.
Garçon, one creamy beer, please.
Emaciated gentleman. will take
Extra
it.
creamy. Extra
Yeah,
creamy.
extra creamy. Whatever. Never mind. I censored myself from an out of context clip right there. Which, by the way, at the end of this episode, for those of you listening, stay tuned to the very end because we are debuting the new Not Safe for Work out of context clips that Joe has been working on also since 1987. He's taking clips from the show out of context. He's woven a story together. Frankly, I'm scared.
Yeah.
I don't
Should
know.
be.
We got a
Yeah.
little teaser. I don't know if we can say it. We got a little teaser.
did
and
get
I
a
was just
teaser.
like, oh no. I started.
Oh,
doing
you did? You got a teaser?
But a different one. These were like the throwaways.
Oh yeah, yeah. This was on the cutting room floor.
Yeah.
I censored myself, Bob. I actually felt bad, and I cut out probably about a minute of it. Well, it needed to be cut down because it was too long, and so I sent it
You
to those
censored
guys.
yourself?
Yeah.
I sent it to those guys, and yeah,
Okay.
that
This
was
is awesome.
yeah. I had to take it out. It was just it's better without it. Believe
Okay,
me.
good, because-
I'm excited about this a little less than Christmas 1986. See? Both of them are excited.
Same level.
It's
Right.
gonna be
Yeah.
a lot less depraved. I'll tell you that.
Well, there goes our
Yeah.
Coca-Cola sponsorship. Seth, are you going to try this creamy beer?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Here goes.
it's got like a root beer kind of smell to it. I
Ooh.
don't know if that does anything, but
Okay. Is that good or bad? You like root beer?
yeah, I do like root beer.
Darn
It's-
I'm sorry, audience. I'm sorry.
Just so the listeners know, this is number 9, really, isn't
That's
it?
exactly.
yeah, absolutely.
The fridge is empty. Literally,
Mhm.
I have to get more tomorrow. So, all right, Seth is taking a sip live next to me. I can smell the beer. I can smell Seth. What is that? Elizabeth Claiborne Diamond?
Yeah, absolutely. It's interesting.
Oh,
It's at first it tasted like root beer. I don't know if it's because I had that smell and
Okay.
sense in my head. But then it kind of falls off and just like doesn't really.
oh, that face though. He made a face like it might have been getting him, like oysters and beer in Kentucky. Is that what you get? If he's sweating,
Yeah, you want to change this carpeting?
and we can share this. Don't worry, I swabbed Seth before I let him in the house. He's totally clean, no COVID or anything. So
Chad,
know.
what you really need on a loop is his when he tasted the eggnog. You
Oh.
just play that
Huh?
after he drinks the beer.
I know. I have to edit it because I do have the full clip,
Yeah.
but I do need to edit it. But I keep that because that's what I go to sleep to. That's my white noise. Seth tasting eggnog.
over and over a loop of it.
Yeah.
You know, funny enough, I actually met somebody recently that makes their own.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We didn't go too. I didn't ask too much because I didn't want them to go whip me up a batch. But I have a feeling as it gets closer to the season, they're going to.
Oh, that's fun.
And yes, I'm going to choke it down in front of everybody.
Oh, that's gonna be.
There you
good.
go, Joe. You can have that one.
You're gonna say,
I-
hold the eggs, hold the cream.
Truthfully, I think this is probably going to be the one we play tonight is going to be the one where we're like, we'll never be able to top it.
Uh-huh.
And I think we'll just have to go from there.
Yeah. We're gonna. This could be the end. This could definitely be the end. Here is a clip of Seth tasting eggnog. Yes, please.
Yes,
Please. Okay. Here he goes, everybody. Second sip ever of eggnog. Here we go.
Nope.
Oh, Seth, that is the gift that keeps on giving all year long, Seth. That's beautiful. Well, I just need that sound.
Now tell me you played that for Mrs. X. Come on, she's got to have heard
I
that.
haven't. It keeps coming up too. Everybody's like, "Have you played episodes for her?" I haven't. Nothing. So it's yeah. But I use Christmas cousin. I'll tell you I'm a Christmas cousin when it works to my advantage. So
Right. So award-winning.
yeah,
Christmas
exactly.
present. And
So have we-
congratulations. Didn't you gentlemen win Ratty Awards as well, I believe, correct?
Yeah,
I won it. Yes, I won a technical award, but that's still good. You know,
Okay.
I won the most Christmas aficionado award. So
Imagine if you lost, though. Think of the
if
alternative.
I would have lost, I probably would have revolted and taken Jerry out.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Hey, I was listening to another podcast and they referred to someone as a Christmas aficionado. And I'm like,
Oh.
no way.
He said desist.
Ah.
Hey, he said desist. What show was this? You don't have to call him out, but we'll find him. We know what to do.
Right.
You know what to do.
You know what to do.
His
Can I try
name's
this?
Jerry.
Yeah. Look him up.
I already hit him with a cease and desist.
All right, so
Right.
you guys drank a beer. What
Yes.
do you like it?
Are we trying beer here? Are we
Oh, yeah.
recording? Yeah. Thank you, Joe.
Is this our reveal show?
Seth, out of 5 something or others, what are you rating this Kentucky vanilla? I was going to rate it 5 if you threw up. You didn't. It is a good beer, though. Okay.
It's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Like that, I would say like 3.5.
At what? 3.5 what?
Oh, out of Kentucky Stags. I don't know.
Okay. 3.5 out of 5 Kentucky Stags, everybody. That's well, one guy liked that one, Seth. That was weird. All right. That's not bad. Okay.
It's yeah, I don't know. Like I was expecting more. Like I had that initial root beer taste, and then it just kind of fell flat. But
It does
I
have
don't
a root beer taste. You're right to it. Yeah, interesting.
I was looking for that bourbon, some sort of bourbon aftertaste or anything.
Yeah. So would you drink it normally on its own?
Probably not.
You wouldn't. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. I got you.
Wah, wah, wah.
Right, exactly right. All right, Seth. So we're going to move on. Well, look, at least it wasn't a Three Floyds beer. It could be bad worse than that. Oh,
Right.
oh,
Gang
no.
after me.
Oh, no.
That's right.
I'm not answering.
He's the one.
Wow.
Yeah, Shay. Okay, so I think Bob went first last time out of the guests. Joe, would you like to go this round?
I sure would. So I have 3 beers tonight, and I have to tell you that none of them are Three Floyd brothers.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
What do you got against us? Joe?
Yeah, Shay. What do we ever do to you, Shay? Breaking news. Joe has officially ended it with the Floyd brothers. They're done.
He hates the Three Floyds.
Yes.
So
All 3 of them.
this beer is a Pittsburgh brewery called Rivertown.
Rivertown.
Rivertown. Yes.
Okay.
It is called Hala Kaliki Maka. Hala Kaliki. And so if you think about it, the Hala Kaliki Maka song, I'm going to drink it out of my moose mug.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there you go.
Wow,
Oh,
like
nice touch.
leaky.
So-
Wow.
This is a pineapple ale. It is
Okay.
4.8%.
So Hale Kaliki, whatever, means pineapple.
Wow.
Very good.
I
Okay.
love the name.
Yeah, 4.8%. Okay. Joe, you should be wearing a lei right now.
So it's very kind of light, almost looks like a white beer, if you guys
Okay.
can see. It's it's yellow, but it's very light.
Okay.
So I
So
never know
it's
how to
it is a beer. It's not like a sour or anything. It's a straight up pineapple beer.
Yep. So
Okay.
I'm
Not
okay.
super weird, but we'll go for it. It's early. We'll give it the start.
It's got a sour smell to it, but it does smell like pineapple. Like holy cow!
Oh wow.
It's-
Okay.
Yeah, it's
I
very
like that.
pineapple-y. So all right, here we go.
All right. Time to get weird. Let's do it. He's drinking it. He takes a real sip too, Seth. That's a real sip. Yeah.
He is real, man. That's
One
good
sip,
job.
he took more than both of us so far.
Right.
Pound this, Seth. Oh,
Whoa,
he's going
he drank
back for more.
more.
Yeah. Did you see that, Bob? That was wild.
I know.
Chug.
Chug, chug, chug.
There he goes. Oh, go, Seth. You chug. Everyone chug.
Get to me. Call me on. Call me.
Bob, chug.
So,
I don't have to tell
The
you.
artwork on here is also amazing.
Yes.
That's
What
so.
was it? Big tuna.
What is the
Yeah.
artwork? Yeah, it looks like a big mouth bass or something wearing a hula skirt.
Yep, with a hat and his mug of beer. So this is amazing.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Amazing, huh?
This is amazing beer. It's really, really good.
Okay.
I have had other Rivertown beers before.
Mhm.
So and all their beers are pretty damn good. They're more normal beers. This is very different.
Have you been there to Rivertown that's near your house?
No, I've never been there actually. But
Is it where the River Bottom gang's from?
Yeah, they're the River Bottom
Well, we
gang.
know who they are.
So I'm going to give this. I'm trying to come up with what my rating system is. Okay, I'm going to give this a 4.5 out of 5. Cousin Seth dates.
Oh, very nice. That's a big rating right there.
Yeah.
Okay, wow, that's a winner.
So that means you puke at the end?
Oh,
No,
nice.
that's only if you get a 5 out of 5.
right.
You're gonna go through a whole roller coaster of emotions and feelings, sensations.
So when does the self-doubt set in? Third
Right,
sip?
exactly.
It means
So-
you got to drive by every exit you're supposed to get off of.
Yes, exactly. Bob listens very closely.
Yeah, you do. Bob, this is becoming a problem with us. So
So
Well, I just loved it when Chad in your first date when he threatened, he goes, "What if Bob showed up at the bar?"
Yes.
And you were scared. You actually thought about it. You're like, "What if he did?"
I know. I
Would be
will
good.
set that up. I will find out where he's going one night, Bob. and you
Although
have to do that.
I do have to tell you, did you know that they changed the name of Long Grove to Cousinsville?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
Okay. Wow, I didn't know that. Seth, you got to go over it, get a picture.
I wonder if they're going to change it in the movie then.
yeah.
All right, so we have a winner of a pineapple beer. We have a so-so vanilla bark beer, but we've got Cousin Seth live and in person. Guys, I can touch him and smell him. I mean, it's amazing. Wow, look at Joe. Seth, finish your beer.
Nice.
Put you to shame. There you go.
Salud.
Salud.
Hey, how is your family, Chad, enjoying like all the servants around? Are they
Oh,
like
man.
asking them to whip stuff up and shine their
is
shoes
nice.
and stuff? Yeah.
It is. I mean, he comes with a whole menagerie of people, exotic animals. It's wild. Like, it's. He showed up. There was, first of all, 3 cars in front of him rolling down the street. Then his car, bulletproof. 3 more cars and like some decoys. Before they even got in, they patted me down. They wanded me. I'm like, he's my cousin. He's coming to visit me. And there's barricades around the house so no one can get within 2 blocks. The neighbors aren't happy.
Are they sleeping in your garage or where are they all at?
Oh, there's snipers on the roof. Bob, you have no idea what's going on right now in the sleepy little North Carolina town.
Yeah.
But it's gotten different.
I just said we're going glamping for a couple days, and it's just like it turns into this whole thing.
Yeah. And it's funny. He goes, I brought you a gift. So I'm thinking, oh, nice. Maybe he brought a beer for the episode, whatever. He hands me an luggage with $10,000 cash in it. That's it. Just pure cash. Yeah.
Well, that's what people do.
That's not what people do, Seth.
I'm
That's
not
what
an
I'm going to tell you.
I'm not an ingrate to show up at your house.
Yeah. And
I thought
no,
it
he
would
did-
be. I thought it'd be a bag of Jack in the Box tacos, but that just
Ah, that's right. They were out of tempura too.
The,
That's his ex's favorite
the
flavor.
teriyaki.
Teriyaki, that's right. Yeah, the teriyaki.
Tempura is way
Yeah.
too highbrow.
Guys, Seth, cover your ears. I hid it pee under his mattress, so he's gonna have a really rough sleep. You're gonna see how it goes. And the thread counts sub 600, not Egyptian cotton, so he's gonna hate this place.
he's gonna hate it. Though.
Yeah. Try to act cool. Okay, so Bob, you haven't had one sip yet.
I know. I've
Joe's got a whole
noticed
beer.
that, Chad. I've
Yeah,
noticed.
that's right.
You're doing dry May.
That's right. It's dry May.
All right, here we go.
And
I'm
now,
introducing-
for the moment you've all been waiting for.
All right, Bob, you're up.
I have the jalapeno poppers ale.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so we
interesting.
got
Okay.
jalapenos and cream cheese in this baby.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
wow.
That's unbelievable.
Seth, is that
And-
bad or? Who
It's
makes
bo-
that beer? I'm gonna look it
It's
up.
bottled by the Bent River Brewing Company. Seth from Rock Island, Illinois, the Quad Cities.
Okay.
Woo-hoo.
We're gonna have to.
woo, woo.
I say we're doing beer crawl or pub crawl or something.
Yes.
There's so many around Chicago, and I saw that. Was it 312 just opened up like a new place in the city, or like a whole beer market or something? I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I
There's
saw
so many.
Yeah, or they moved or Goose Island, something like that. But
Seth, way to get the whole audience to tune out and talk about something that affects like a sliver of the audience. That's great. What's
Very
going on
specific.
how are your sewer bills in North Chicago going? Seth.
Bob, there's been talk of property taxes raising around your area. Now I'm a little farther out from you.
Let's discuss. Okay.
I want to know how he got on the movie set, though. That's what I want to know.
I know. He got on, he couldn't get off. They kept calling him back. So they have a shirt you can buy, the Bent River Jalapeno Pepper Ale shirt too.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Interesting.
I can taste the jalapeno in here. Woo.
Oh,
Can you really? Is it?
Yeah, it's spicy.
Really?
Wow.
Okay. Now, do you generally like spicy beers?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not saying that it's bad because of that. I'm just caught off guard a little bit. So
Right.
I would say I'd probably give this 3 cousin its.
3 cousin its. Wow. Okay. That is a weird rating system for a weird show. I like that. But 3 is not that high out of 5 cousin its.
I know. I'm like, it's not bad. But it's not like because of the spiciness, I'm not so sure I'd
Right.
go for it again.
Right. Okay. Do you taste the cream cheese in it as well, or you're just getting spicy?
Just spicy. That's all I'm,
Well,
It's like a spicy, like after you take like a shot or something like that, kind of like that burn in your back of your throat, or like a Tabasco kind of.
it's if you can believe it, Seth, it's kind of like Tabasco. Like I'm actually tasting like there's peppers in here. It tastes like almost. Yeah. It's weird. They did a good job of putting the jalapeno in
It'll
here.
work wonders with my ulcer.
Oh, that'll be a good episode. Now I know.
Yeah, right.
I'm Googling right now. What upsets an ulcer?
Why don't you drink on your next date? She'll find you curled up in a ball on the floor.
Say that again, Bob.
I said, why doesn't he drink some on his next date? And she'll find him curled up in a ball.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yes, we need to get a recording on there. So you're giving that 3. So far we have what, a 3.5, a 4.5, and a 3.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to have my first because I'm getting thirsty now. This one is different. I've never seen something. No, this is the one. I've never seen a beer like this. This is it. Yes. Okay. I've been dying to try this. So for those of you who don't know, not that one, this one. Okay. For those of you who don't know, I love Japanese green teas, and Seth knows because I will brew them up. Some fresh. I make it loose leaf, organic, special water. It's a whole thing. I love it, and I have it every morning.
That comes in.
Yes, it makes sense. And when Seth is here, I make it for him. So I found a tea that's brewed in a lager that's brewed with jasmine tea together, and it's a product of China. And usually I have a Japanese tea, but it's a Chinese tea. And you can see there's look like a geisha, I guess, on the cover.
Yeah, look at that image. That's awesome.
Yes. So this is the brewing company is Master Gao, Gao. I don't even know, but baby jasmine tea lager, unfiltered. How could I not for the Weird Beer episode?
Yeah.
And by the way, Bob, the rule is because Seth is finishing it, Joe finished it. The rule tonight is you have to finish your beers because Joe
finish it.
So,
Yeah. Hey,
so
Chad.
Yes.
I have finished my beer every time and then kept going.
Oh, nice. Okay, good. I wasn't worried. I wasn't worried about you.
But I actually think Seth should bind your feet up before you drink that.
Yes. We will do that later. So I'll be walking like my feet are bound if I finish the whole thing. Let's see. So this is oh my gosh. 5.8%. I just spilled some. Thank you, Seth. Jeeves too.
Wow. He's living he's glamping it for sure. He's cleaning up your spill. He would never do
He
that.
doesn't know what he's doing. He's actually just spreading it around. He thinks he's cleaning.
Where's the money? It's hidden under here. Right?
Thank you, Seth. Jeeves is off camera right now, siphoning the beer that was spilled. Thank you.
Was it weird that He's like dabbing it with $100 bills.
Not for them.
Throwing it all around.
They're all drinking it out of the cracks in the tile right now, like that scene in Great Expectations where all the peasants start drinking the wine that broke. So that's on next week's episode, classic literature with the cousins. So
Classics cousins literature.
that's right. Lower your expectations. They're not so great. Okay, so I am going to try this beer. I've been waiting to try it since I got it. I'm going to first give it a smell, Seth. Interesting. We're looking for jasmine. You going to smell it, Seth?
Do you get any in there?
We should have got a glass, huh? Jeeves. All right, I'm just going to try. I'm not smelling jasmine, but
It's okay, Astro. We all picked up on
He's
that
already-
all the time.
He's already cut that out for the next collect.
That was the 30-15 mark.
Here we go. Bottoms up.
Right.
I'm smelling jasmine.
Joe, you're laughing like you know something. Like instinctually. He's keeping it in. Anyway, folks.
Uh-oh.
So on the Christmas Cousins, we like to show some time decorum. Oh, it went fuzzy.
Okay. Okay.
I
I'm
think it
okay.
went-
I'm okay.
I think it went fuzzy because he sprayed the screen.
Exactly. For those, this is an audio medium. I almost spit out the beer over everything. I did my best. I did hold it in, but I walked off screen because I was not having that caught on camera. Now, Seth, that happens to you. You must stay within the.
Yeah, I understand my role.
Okay. So I am here to taste the beer. I did not taste it that time because all I did was not spit it up. So don't make me laugh, guys. Stop being so funny, please.
Bottoms up.
Interesting. I'm getting a lot of lager. I want a weird beer. I want jasmine. I want tea mixed with it. You want to try it, Seth?
Yeah.
I'm getting lager. A very little hint of tea, but mainly lager. So unless I'm missing something.
And what's the name of the brewery? Because I wouldn't expect that from that. It had a Asian name.
Yeah, I got it at World Market, so it could be like an import. Master Gao Brewery, I think it's called GAO. I'm looking at. Oh, here it is from Freedom Beverage, a pioneer in China's craft brewing. I don't. Okay, here it is. Got it. It's in the heart of China, so it is actually from there. You guys got local ones. Oh no, it says Greensboro, North Carolina. Oh, Freedom Beverage Co. Oh, that's the distributor. Okay, got it. So, I don't know, Seth. What do you think?
I can taste a little bit. I don't know if it's a gin or tea, but yeah, it's mostly
Underwhelming, right?
Yeah, it's.
Oh, you drank a nice amount. This is much lighter than when I handed it to him.
He's on vacation.
Right. It tastes like a creamy barrel ale.
Yeah. Well, cheers. Okay, I am going to rate it. Okay. It's the weird beer episode. I am rating this. I mean, for a beer, it's fine. For weird beer, it's not. I'm giving this a 2 out of 5 tabs of brown acid. That's my a very low weird rating. It's just not doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
underwhelming.
Maybe you needed the psychedelics to make it.
Seriously, I'm hoping it kicks in about 15 minutes because this beer has to do something. I don't even know it's going to have an effect. So, Seth, you have to finish that because the rule is it has to be finished by your next beer.
Oh, okay.
So, right, that's the rule, guys.
Ever changing.
Yes, yeah. Joe started it. He finished his like right away.
Yeah, mine's gone. I'm waiting. I'm itching to try my next beer.
Yeah, really, Seth. We're going to be done with all of our beer. There you go. There you go. Okay. All right.
Here we go. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Seth is on full vacation mode, everybody. This is wonderful.
He's kicking the reunion off. Woo!
Oh, yeah. And tomorrow, actually, we have another episode coming up. We are welcoming Bran from Christmas Morning Podcast and Deck the Hallmark Podcast. He'll be on the show tomorrow with us here live. So for anybody listening, that'll be out next week on Tuesday, where we're telling Bran about what we've done in the show, getting his reaction, and then he's going to help the audience and cousin Seth give some tips on having the best Christmas ever. So we're getting back to our Christmas roots on the next episode.
You guys have to tell Bran. I love that guy. He is the most positive, upbeat. I love listening to him.
I do too. Yeah.
Tell him Cousin Bob's a big fan.
I will. We'll tell him. And we met him through Joe on the Christmas Summit podcast, the Christmas Aficionado channel. And then we ended up getting it together. So thank you, Joe. We're excited for that.
You're welcome.
And,
Hey, Joe, didn't he play Shrek in like the Shrek traveling show or something? Bran?
If he didn't, you just greatly insulted him.
I think he did. I thought he talked about that once. I think he did.
I will have to ask him about that tomorrow. Jeeves, too, make a note, please.
Right.
Please
Like
take a
you're
note.
jotting this down, right?
What's your scribe's name? Seth has someone over here with a quill pen and a long parchment paper writing everything down. It's weird.
Yes, Seth. Yes, Seth, of
Yeah.
course.
He travels with a troubadour. Have you ever seen a troubadour in person? It's kind of, I don't know. It's here. Oh, could you do something for us, troubadour? That's not a troubadour. Oh, I guess Seth
That's
got
my
him off.
theme music.
Yeah,
Do
Seth
they
got
just
him with-
perform right before dinner, like before you all sit down? You have the troubadour, the
Oh my
juggler,
gosh.
the
You don't even
jester.
all at once, Bob? A mariachi band playing. I mean, Seth travels with a 6-piece reggae horn section that follow him around. It's ska
Everybody gets
music.
formal introductions and Lord and Lady. And all
Yes.
that stuff.
Now entering Lord and Lady, Cousin Chad. That's right. So, Seth finished. You're up next, Seth. What am I giving you here? Okay.
I'll
So,
look the other way.
Okay.
A mystery one.
Bob, I'm going to save the one I want to surprise you with till the end. This is, what was that one? Oh, these are all, okay. Oh, that's another one. Okay, here we go. All right, this second one for Seth is ale brewed with spices and orange juice. I thought that was weird, right? Okay. So this is another import, Hitachino Nest. So from the Kiuchi Brewery, that's the logo. It has an owl on it. And so this is, I'm looking weird. I had to go around the world to get it. So ale brewed with orange juice. And I said, this is surely to make Seth upchuck. And that is ultimately the goal of
Nothing
every
else, you
episode.
can't read the cans.
That's right.
Still drink it.
I will open it for you.
It actually sounds kind of good. Orange juice and spices.
And just in case, next time I will drop a vial of some ickak or something into it. Don't worry, I won't let you guys down. So Seth is going to try the Hitachino Nest ale brewed with spices and orange juice. Seth, how are you with orange juice? Are you okay with that?
Yeah. I can need a nice vitamin C kick. So.
Okay. Now in the morning, you always have a piece of rye bread for your
do.
breakfast. Do you have orange juice also?
I don't. That would just mess it up.
Seth's like an 80-year-old guy from the Borscht Belt. He has rye bread and orange juice for breakfast every day.
Can I go do a set in the Catskills?
I love it. He found the only deli in Indiana.
He did, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you've been to Indianapolis, but it's right downtown, like the heart of like the industrial district and stuff like that. So
what did you order?
I got a
beef?
pastrami. We split matzo ball soup. We split potato pancakes and I think something else. So.
You guys are wild. This is a rock and roll getaway.
Yeah, we got a little crazy. Be a nice follow-up after a woman walks in on you in the bathroom. Actually, she was already in there when I went in.
Date 9 was matzo ball. 20 years is like silver, gold. And date 9 is matzo ball.
I think when they got the order in the kitchen, they probably thought there's like an 80-year-old couple out
Totally.
Right.
They're clearly on their way down to Boca Raton for the winter. So, yeah.
Yeah, this relationship has definitely advanced.
Yeah. It's a retirement stage.
Right.
What's that? I'm surprised you didn't go to that steakhouse. The famous one from Parks and Rec. They have it's Saint something. Saint.
I don't know it.
I'll have to look it up. It has like they say that the steaks are the size of a bicycle seat.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yes. Let's see. Indianapolis.
We'll have to find it. It's like the Harold's pancakes, Joe, that you like when you go for the Christmas convention.
Yes.
Which maybe we're going. Seth is working on finding details still.
Well, so we're in the month. So aren't they supposed to release some information this month about attendance or
Joe updated us.
All the hard work I did that you relay to everyone.
Do you think they're going to reach out to you, Seth? Is that what you're? He's waiting for them to call him like he's Tyler Hines. Hey, can you make it, Seth?
St. Elmo's Steakhouse.
Oh, you missed it, Seth. Next trip. Yeah.
It's
After his corned beef and cabbage. Our Bubby used to make a mean corned beef and cabbage.
Did you really?
Yeah, she did.
I remember her scrambled eggs.
Oh, the world famous.
Sizzling.
Tell everybody how poor we grew up. We'd sizzling and spam. That's great. And Seth took a different trajectory, of course, with his Bitcoin holdings.
Right.
And the rest is history.
That's right. So, Joe, this is where you remind us that we're here tasting beer.
We're tasting a beer. Did you guys drink it yet?
Seth, what do you think? Weird beer with orange juice.
Yeah, and lots of Japanese writing.
Mm-hmm. Seth's so drunk, he thinks it's Japanese writing. It's English, guys. It's Seth. Like, it's from Milwaukee. Okay.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Really? Okay. Interesting in a good way? Or,
Yeah. There's
good for you or good for me?
Hey, good for you, eh?
Oh, good for you. Good for you. Okay.
It's got obviously a beer taste, an ale a little bit. Not
what a gourmand he is.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go on a couple of the identifying things that I know for certain. One, it's in a can.
It tastes like beer.
It's like beer.
But it's
You're a beautiful creature.
I can't identify the orange, but there's like spice to it. So there's aftertaste of spice. I don't know what that is.
That might be the poison I put in.
Right. You have strychnine or whatever.
The death berries.
Let me try this again.
Okay, he's trying it again, ladies and gentlemen, because he said nothing the first time. Now you might think he's had a few beer and he's incoherent. No, ladies and gentlemen, he's incoherent with no beers. So this is
yes.
In fact, he's more coherent tonight than he usually is.
That's right. Or maybe we're hearing clearer. Who knows? Look, you can see by the way we're sitting next to each other. And if you could tell, 'cause it's hard to tell how tall we are. Seth is 7'8" and I'm 7'3". So he's got 5 inches on me. Now you can see us side by side. We're gonna go hoop it up later.
Are you guys related?
Yeah. All of our ancestors played in the NBA at least one season. All of them. Well, one was the ABA. One was European League, but that's neither here nor there. By the way, Joe, happy Star Wars Day. I meant to reach out on May the 4th.
Yes, May 4th. Yeah.
What did you
Star
do?
Wars Day.
What did you do? Anything?
No, I didn't do anything. I was actually gonna go watch episode 1 in the theaters because they re-released it for the 25th anniversary. But
okay.
I didn't make it, so I actually did nothing Star Wars on May 4th.
Did
That's
you
actually
send
not
out,
sad.
That's
Did
not
you
true.
send
You
out
have
May the
your wife to dress up as a Wookiee and manhandle you.
That was for off air only, Seth.
Oh, sorry.
Yes. I told you that in private.
and Seth, you'd wear that well. You're big enough for the Wookiee.
He sleeps in a Wookiee onesie. It's weird. It's disconcerting when he comes out. And the Ralphie one piece, like the bunny tomorrow morning. Yeah. I'll send pictures. Don't worry. So I'll get out early. Okay. So Seth, what are you rating this? And what's your rating system? Is it the same? Is it different?
I guess there's an owl on it. I don't know what the significance of the owl is, but it's a good beer, but there's no real, I don't know, pizzazz, like nothing real unique about it. The spices I like, it helps it, but I think give it a 4 because I could drink a couple of them.
Okay, so you're giving it a 4 out of it being a good beer, or a 4 because it's a good weird beer?
I think a 4 out of a beer.
Okay.
So yeah, does that change it?
I don't know.
It's a weird beer. So yeah, maybe that. No, I like the addition of the spices. You definitely taste it. You want to try it? Or
Yeah, I'll try it. Sure. You guys want to try it? It's so fun. It's like he's handing it through the screen.
This is so great.
Let's see. I'm going to try to explain it now. This is a beer. It's with an ale and the spices in it. Yeah, okay.
That's much worse.
And there's spices. Spices.
And yeast and wheat.
I kind of feel like I'm the intern on the show. I just like new at this, like, oh.
It's
Can you taste?
It's
Can you taste the
interesting.
orange
Yeah.
juice?
No, Seth is right. What he said, if you can piece it together,
Right.
he's absolutely correct. You taste the spices, not a lot of orange juice, a tiny hint. It's almost as if, like you dropped all the spices and there was like just a drop of OJ aftertaste.
Okay.
You know what? Seth's more
Drop of
coherent
OJ.
than we think.
So what I'm hearing is it tastes like a beer with spices. Right?
Yes, exactly. Yes.
A little bit of OJ.
Yeah, a little OJ in there. That's right. So, okay. Tee Seth.
I like the uniqueness about it. I like 3.75.
3.75 out of what?
Whooping owls.
Okay.
I got the owl. So
Whooping owls. They're owls with whooping cough.
I'm really curious what Hitachino nest is.
Yeah, let's look it up. Okay.
Yeah. Now they just said that and we're recording. Just offended. Hitachino nest.
Brewery. It's a brewery. Okay. Brewing lab, they call it.
Oh, I like that.
And they say, yes, if you, it says brewing a culture of craft beer in Japan together. Okay.
Oh.
So,
Like
okay.
a different process.
Kaiuchi Brewery in Nakagun, Japan, Seth. Okay. Very good.
It says it's a white ale. That's a different.
A white ale?
It's a white ale. Okay.
A white male with a white ale. Look at that, everybody. What diversity on this
Yeah,
show.
right. Privilege all around.
You really have got international beers. We might have to invite you to Festive Foreign Film Fans.
Oh, you know what?
Ooh.
Dreams do come true. I know. I hope so. I do listen every episode. I have to get serious on there. To be like, Mark, I was thinking, and then you have all the wisdom from Mark's mom all the time, the things she says. I'm like, this is a really different guy than we get on our show. So I'll go on there.
Not even me.
Yeah, really. I'm going to wear like a top hat and pince-nez glasses, whatever they call it. Hello, gentlemen. Let's discuss Dickens today. So anyway, where were we? So Seth gave that something out of something. Joe, you are up with beer number 2.
All right. So
Excited.
Kick it up Christmas style a little bit. Guys, let me ask you real fast, Joe, before you get into that, how are you feeling with your Christmas spirit? And Bob, I want to know too, this far away, but getting closer. We can kind of feel it getting closer. How you doing, Joe?
I watch Christmas movies all year long, so I'm always in the Christmas spirit. So
okay, what's the last one you watched? And
well, I just watched everything that came out in 1986. So that was probably about, 15 sitcom episodes, about 10 dramas, about 5 or 6 movies. I watched all of it. I always watch all of it.
Did one stand out the most?
But I'm going to save that. I will save that because I always put the one that's my favorite at the very end of the episode.
If I can take a guess, it's either Gremlins or Cannonball Run.
Well, Gremlins came out in a different year, and Cannonball Run is not a Christmas movie. So
I was going to say that famous Christmas movie.
Did they decorate the Lamborghini or something at some point?
Dom DeLuise was wearing ornament earrings. That's what it
most
was.
of the movies kind of suck. They're not that great. The sitcoms is usually where I enjoy it the most. You have an episode of Growing Pains, an episode of Who's the Boss, of course, an Alf episode, Golden Girls, all the good 80s, great sitcom stuff. And then you have some weird episodes that you would never remember, a show called The Kavanaughs that only lasted one season. And My Sister Sam. Do you remember that show?
Yeah, I do actually. It sounds familiar.
Okay. So there's a lot of stuff that came out that.
Oh, that was the one with the actress who got murdered.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. Yes. The guy came up to her. That's not for this episode. This is a fun episode. Yes. Right.
So,
okay.
But
Okay.
so I've watched everything 1986. That's what I've
Wow.
watched lately. Yeah.
Yeah, weird. Okay. Wow, way to bring us down, Joe. Bob,
Right.
bring us back up.
Yeah, somebody have a true crime
Well,
episode. We could at least.
Only
it-
murders in the
I-
mistletoe.
I think if you ask any of us podcasters, we're all celebrating Christmas all year round. So
Yes.
I'm just like Joe. I'm watching Christmas movies all the time, and then I'm on Total Christmas, and I'm doing Jack stuff. So I'm reporting. In fact, one of my segments on that is how to carry Christmas through the whole year, giving
Oh, really?
ideas for it. Yes.
What is this on, Bob? On what show?
Total Christmas with Jack Ford. He's out of England.
Oh,
So
I haven't heard it. I didn't know you're on there. Okay.
Oh yeah, I have two segments. One is I've been doing for over a year. It's called Do You Hear What I Hear? And it's
Okay.
just about slang that they use in England, and that means nothing here. Anyway.
Right. Oh, that's cool. We'll have to
But it's
check it out.
all Christmas stuff. It's all
Total Christmas. Okay, Total Christmas podcast. So when are we going to get a group recording on your podcast, Festive Foreign Film Fans, with the boys? Let's do this.
I know.
Mark doesn't let you? Is that what it
No,
is?
no. Mark would do. He would love it. It's more me. I got to coordinate it. Yes.
Okay. Well, it's not that hard to coordinate. Trust me. I just send out an email, and that's it. I've got to meet this Mark guy. I know he played football, and in my head, I picture you two as like Brady and Gronk. That's what I picture, because you look like Tom Brady, and I can picture him like Gronk a little bit. So.
Yeah, that's only a lot older.
Okay, older Gronk.
Yeah,
okay, he's been grunked.
Both of us. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So back to the weird beers. Let's get weird, everybody.
All right.
Joe, you're up next, I believe.
Yes. So I have chosen a beer from one of Seth's favorite vacation spots in the U.S.
Oh,
yeah,
London,
all the way from England.
Okay.
Very old England.
The banana bread beer from
oh,
Eagle
nice
Brewing.
one. A banana bread.
So yeah, this is brewed in it's an England beer. It's an amber 5.2%.
Oh, very nice. Amber beer. What's the company? What's the brewery?
Eagle Brewery.
Eagle Brewery. Nice. Okay, let's
Banana bread. I
beer.
love that. That's
look at
awesome.
that.
Look at that.
Oh, I
glass.
like good. Oh, look at that. Okay. So he's pouring it into a glass, a specific glass made only for banana beer bread beers.
It's shaped like a banana.
Yes, exactly. He doesn't get to use it often. So, all right. I'm going to the website and it's telling me to enter the year of my birth. I put in 1848 and it let me in. AD.
Like it's Charles Dickens checking in.
That's right. Finally.
So I poured this beer way too wrong. I mean, the head on this thing is huge, but
oh boy.
Oh, the beer.
Long ago, ale was known as liquid bread, and so they've used the history and the finest malts, added fair trade bananas to awaken the senses for a seriously fruity, rich, yet surprisingly versatile banana bread beer. Okay.
I'm really excited. I want to know.
It smells just like banana bread. Like it smells so good.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay.
I'm really hesitant because I think it's probably going to be disappointing, but we'll see. All right. So here we go.
Moment of anticipation. This is great. I like this one. This is one of the better weird ones there are. Yeah. We have visitors.
That's a nice good sip.
And it makes a nice food pairing with cheesecakes and jerk beef.
Oh, look, there's a girl in the background.
Yeah, we got the whole crew. Yeah, the whole crew. We got Josie and Nathan here. Say hi, guys. You're not hanging out in this episode. This is a no kid episode, guys. Yeah. Now they want to hang out. They don't want to hang out ever with us. And now they do in the middle of a show.
A little bit of fame.
All right. So when you think of banana bread, you would think it'd be kind of sweet. The beer is not sweet at all. But it sure does taste like a banana bread. Like it's really interesting.
Like it actually, is it a thicker texture, the beer?
No, it's got a very strong banana aftertaste.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That is a weird beer.
And I thought it'd be more like a stout, but it's not. It's like it's clear.
Yeah, no, it's
Wow.
pretty good. It's a
So
nice
it's an
brown
amber
ale.
It is an
Yeah.
amber ale. And it says there's a bit of peppery spice. Do you get that?
No.
Huh.
All right. I'm going to give this
Okay. Here we go.
4 Mario Lopez Christmas movies.
Wow. Whoa, Seth.
He would love that.
Yeah, he would love
Yeah.
that.
I like the
Excellent.
pineapple. The pineapple one is better,
Mhm.
but this is really good. Like this is actually, again, none of these weird beers. I think one beer is all you need from them, and then that's
Yes.
like, okay, I'm good.
Yes.
This is good. This is worth finding.
So
I mean, if I can
you
find it in my little town, you guys could probably easily find it as well. So
Right. Okay.
So you like this one, the pineapple one, though, better than this one?
the pineapple one was just amazing.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, this is just a little bit less of a good beer. You know, this is a 4. I gave the pineapple 4.5. So I still have my
good
third one,
Wow.
which is going to be the more unique one. But
Oh, nice.
this
Joe
is
thinks
this is good.
Joe thinks he's getting his fruits and vegetable servings for the day. So he has pineapple and banana. The next beers are going to be a kale beer.
As long as I finish it, as long as
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Like a V8. Remember those, Seth? V8?
Yeah.
They still around?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Cousin Hal enjoyed a good V8 back in the day.
Dude.
Now, my brother's coming in too. He'll be here Friday, so it's going to
Oh.
get even weirder. It's going to get even
We should
weirder.
have done this on Friday.
Yeah, I know. Really, I know.
Yeah.
He'll be on. He's been asking to be on. He's the oldest cousin, so
Yeah.
yeah. Things a whole different vibe.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be good.
That'll be fun. Yeah. I get smushed in the middle and it's,
It might be a fist fight.
right.
It's gonna be good, yeah.
Fist involved.
Can't wait.
A wrestling match.
That's right.
Yeah, he should have come on for this one. We have a weird beer story. It's
you and
and you too. We're
What weird
very
beer?
young.
oh, okay. You can tell it.
You think
Well,
so?
with the tea,
Yes.
go for
Was
it.
it iced tea or?
Yeah, I thought it was.
I don't remember how old we were, but
6.
yeah. So every summer, my mom and I would come out to visit Chad
At the
and,
Jersey Shore.
The Jersey Shore, yes. And one summer, we were young.
No, we had to be 15, 14. We weren't that young, right?
Much young.
Oh, really?
It was they're 11 to 15 probably.
What the
But we thought it'd be fun to sleep in a tent out back, which everybody would think it's fun.
Yeah. With nice yard.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We had a TV out there, a little one of those little old school countertop ones.
Oh, wow.
It only got the Ed Sullivan show. That's how long ago this was.
Lawrence Welk.
Like the Beatles are coming on.
The Beatles are going to be on. We
Yeah.
can't miss it.
But yeah, a young cousin Chad and cousin Seth and cousin Hal. We went out and we set up. We had a nice setup, but we managed to score a beer or two and something like that. And then I think we have a cooler of liquid.
We mixed
of a
it
lemonade
with
or something.
iced tea.
Yes.
We mixed it. We didn't know what we were doing. We just knew we weren't supposed to have a beer. So we said, we're going to grab a beer. We grabbed a couple beers from my parents' fridge and mixed it with iced tea and sat out there and tried drinking it. And then I think we got caught, right?
We did, but we also had another item with us.
Oh, no. That's I had to hit the mute button. Oh, that's not so bad.
It was an adult-centered magazine at the time.
This is
Wow.
the 80s. We were kids.
Yeah, owned by a gentleman who owned a very large estate with grottos and stuff. But yes, our moms caught us, and yeah. So
See, when Seth's on the
Wow.
other side, I can just hit the mute button. But now I can't mute my own mics. Yes, they did catch us, and we just got out of juvie last week.
right.
So was Major Gal, was he camping with you, and that's where you got the idea?
In General
We'll put
South,
tea and
General
beer,
South.
yeah.
They were both there together. It was a while. That was the beginning of the weird beer journey.
Yeah.
Okay.
It really
So,
was.
Bob, I think you're up. Speaking
I
of
am.
weird beers, look at
I
that.
am,
segue.
and so I went.
Cheers.
So the jalapeno popper was spicy all the way through. So now I've gone completely to the other side,
Oh.
and I got bobbin for caramel apple beer.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well, that's more it's Halloween, but
Mob.
We're bobbing for apples, but yeah, it's getting us closer to Christmas.
That's right. I know.
It's the Mob Craft Brewery in Wisconsin. Let's see which.
Bob Craft Brewery.
Yeah.
Mob Craft
Oh,
Brewery.
I was like, oh, yeah, we're gonna get rid of
Oh,
this. beer.
Kenosha, Wisconsin. Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Oh, I've been to. No, I was in
Oh,
Sheboygan,
yes.
Wisconsin. Not
No, you were
Kenosha.
in Kenosha.
Oh, was I?
That's where the animals are.
Oh, I thought it was Sheboygan. No, it's Kenosha.
Yeah.
No, yeah, Sheboygan is.
That's where the outlet malls
where we
are,
do
the
some
outlet
surfing
malls.
2 times a year.
Oh, okay. So I was in Kenosha. Cousin Chad
Yeah.
was in Kenosha. Everybody,
Yeah.
wow.
The Prairie Outlet Malls. There you go. If you guys want to.
Anyone listening from Wisconsin? I don't have plans to go back.
Oh.
I like Wisconsin.
Do you?
I'm just gonna put it out there.
Okay.
So,
I'm sure there's nice lakes and stuff, right?
Yeah, like northern
yes.
Wisconsin is beautiful.
Okay.
It's
And you
Seth
could
knows
have
I
gone-
don't leave oceans.
You could have gone to the Mars Cheese Castle. It's right by there.
right.
Oh, interesting. Okay. All right. So you
All right.
have. So this is a caramel apple beer brewery.
Yes.
Beer.
Yes.
What's the name of the brewery again?
Mob Craft. Mob Craft Brewery from Kenosha, Wisconsin. I pulled the same thing you did, Joe. I got too big of a head on this thing.
It happens.
It happens. Okay, so this is a sour fruited beer, Bobbin, for caramel apple pop sour, just like the famous sucker with tart apple and sweet caramel. Wow, this is definitely weird. Our first sour of the night. Sour. I want you to go to jail. Sour.
You know what? I can taste the caramel in here, which I thought you'd taste the apple, but I can really taste caramel.
Really?
Wow. It's
So
actually
that's
really good.
interesting. Caramel. Joe, what do you call it? Caramel or caramel?
Caramel.
What do you call it, Seth?
Caramel.
Oh, okay. I call it caramel. Okay, is that an East Coast thing? I don't know.
I don't know. It's kind of like the, what do you call it? Pop or soda, you know?
Right.
It's
I call
pop on.
everything Coke.
I think it's that surfer slang that we don't get. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Caramel, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just slower on the vowels. Caramel. Yeah.
I'm going to give this, I think, 4 Cousin Eddies.
Whoa,
Cousin
Cousin
Eddies.
Eddie's out of 5. Wow, that's good. Okay. I like that.
Good. I like the caramel. The caramel's good.
Mhm.
So you're not getting a lot of apple, but a lot of caramel.
Try it. Caramel.
So you just dropped the second A. The second A is silent.
It is, yeah.
Okay. Caramel. I'm smoking a caramel.
Caramel.
All right. I'm going to start saying it that way. Very cool. So, all right. So you liked it then. Would you drink it again? Would you have a second too?
Yes, I would. And it's not too sour because I don't usually like sours. This one's not too sour. It's pretty good.
I guess you were getting caramel. That's interesting. You wouldn't get much sour at all, actually.
It'd probably have a lot of sugar in it. Yeah.
Ah, right. Okay.
Oh.
A sweet sour, Seth.
Okay.
Very
Like
nice.
a little Sour Patch Kid drink.
Yeah. Okay. So we have 2 more because we were supposed to limit it to 2. I got 5, but okay. So now I have another imported one. I tried to go as weird as I could. I don't even know exactly what this is. It could be from a wet market somewhere. It is a Hanjing. I may be unleashing COVID-24. This is the Hanjing black beer. I don't know what that is. I don't know what it means. I don't know if we'll survive it. But I said, well, we're going to get weird. What a way to go out. So
Wait, what is it?
the Hanjing black beer. I'm trying to see what the brewery is. Again, it's all not in English.
Isn't that Master?
Is it? Oh, is it
Master
again?
Gao?
Oh, it is another Master Gao.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is it around here?
I must have had a coupon for Master Gaos. Okay. Oh, look, the Master Gao translates in English to gives Chad indigestion. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Okay. So we'll see how tomorrow morning goes. I'm waking Seth for 6 a.m. yoga, by the way, guys. I should record that.
Oh my
anyway.
God.
Oh, this is the first time I told him too, by the way. Seth, 6 a.m. yoga.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
has his own-
that's after weird beer night? You're doing
Uh-huh.
6 a.m. yoga?
Oh, yeah.
Chicago time or
Yeah.
Is that before or after the tea?
Oh, that's before, of course. That's
Okay.
not, we're not that
Oh.
crazy, Joe. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yoga and then tea. Yeah. It's a whole thing, Seth. Seth, one day we'll do an episode on just my weird eating and drinking
I
habits.
would love to.
My healthful habits. Okay, so I'm going to crack open this beer. Oh, a bat just flew out. That was weird. Bats in the belfry over here. Okay, so a Nanjing black beer. It's a European style dark lager, 5.6%. What else about it? Rich dark brown, almost black hue with some brown highlights. Okay. Oh wow, it is sweet. Malty. Oh, toffee, caramel. Smell that. Caramel. See that? I said it.
There you
Wow.
go.
Midwesterner. Go White
You
Sox.
could pass in Chicago.
Yeah. Go Ditka. Okay. Coffee. Wow, it does smell sweet.
Yeah, I was not expecting that. I figured it would be like a black tea or something like that.
Right.
Or it's maybe the taste is, but
Okay. Ooh, moderate creaminess, they say to expect. So
Okay,
all right, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh. All right, I'm going in,
it's
boys.
gonna spark cousin Seth's keg effect.
Seth went green.
Oh, you know what? That's actually pretty good. That's
Oh,
yeah, very malty, a little bit of coffee, and some chocolate.
Really?
Yeah, give that a try.
Oh.
That's pretty good, actually. Though it tastes like the aroma, which they don't always do that. Like you said with the banana bread, Joe, you were worried.
Yeah.
Pretty good, right? Uh-oh.
does he not like it?
He doesn't like it.
Do you not like it, Seth?
He's making a face of someone who
I
doesn't
know.
like it.
Oh, that's disgusting.
He is.
That's what you dip the shumai in. Those little shrimp.
Wait, that's what you is?
It was awful.
Oh, that was
Oh.
great. Guys, I didn't even take a sip. I poured soy sauce in it.
Yeah, I was about to say. Very early on in the fermentation process, but yeah, that's.
This is how malleable my mind is. Once you said soy sauce, now that's all I taste. So, let me try it.
No,
again.
wait.
Here you
Can you really taste soy sauce in there?
go.
It's hoisin sauce, maybe not soy sauce.
Oh,
but
hoisin.
I
Hoisin.
kid you not.
Oh.
I went from tasting coffee and chocolate to now tasting like hoisin sauce. What is it? I'm very suggestible. I'd be good for a cult.
Right, exactly.
Wow.
Very influential.
Here, say another flavor and see if I taste it. Oh, grapefruit.
Right.
Mm,
Gonna bring you great
grapefruit.
wealth, and you're gonna feel some feelings downstairs.
That's interesting. Now it's really what I taste. So, right, like you dip something in it. Try another sip. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Yeah, it's the same thing. Do we have shumai around to dip in it? All right, we're gonna go
Look
order
at
some
that.
shumai.
Look
after.
at his
Oh.
face.
Yeah, that's great. That's the face we were waiting for.
I'm
Finish it, Seth.
starting to make a list when he comes to
Oh.
my house.
Yeah.
Eggnog, Cadbury eggs, and now hoisin sauce beer.
And yeah, oysters from Lulu's in,
Oh, yeah.
Kentucky.
No, those are from the garage.
Oh, the garage, right? Okay, you can DoorDash it.
Oysters
Oh,
and
wait,
Brussels
did you ever figure it? Yeah, I thought it was the Brussels sprouts on the pizza. I thought that's
Yeah.
what.
Yeah, she ordered that. I ordered the oysters. I was very excited to try oysters.
Oh,
And yeah, it didn't work out so well.
Have you not eaten oysters?
No, I loved oysters. I was and kind of to my own horn, but I was in a commercial when I was like 10 or 11 eating oysters in Louisiana.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
that was-
right. It was his first start. Then he retired. Then he came back with Mario Lopez. Oh, there's
Right.
Winifred. Joe's dog just jumped on his lap. There's Winifred.
Hey.
Woo!
Oh, she is so cute.
I know.
Yep.
Very, very cute. All right.
Hey,
Winifred.
wait a minute, Seth. Were you really in an oyster commercial?
I was.
Is
yeah,
it on
for,
YouTube?
Felix's Oyster House.
Let's look it
Yeah, I was a little kid. I was about 10 years old. I was down in the New Orleans with my folks, and we were sitting at a bar at Felix's Oyster House, and I was sitting up at the bar eating oysters. And they were like, "Yeah, this is great." An old 10-year-old kid eating oysters, and
He still gets
Uh,
residuals.
That's what I was
Right.
wondering.
Every month I get a couple dozen sent to me.
Is it? Can we find it on YouTube?
I'm looking right now. Oh,
I would
believe me, I'm
love-
looking.
I mean, this way predates YouTube, but it's
They do put old stuff on there, Seth.
They do put old stuff.
1980s TV. All right, I'll do some research. I
Yeah,
will let
we
you
gotta
know.
if you
find
can
that.
find that would be great.
Here's
Yeah.
Seth talking about micro machines very fast from the 80s. You're in a lot of commercials, Seth. That's impressive. Wow.
I don't know what I did. I'm sure I didn't take direction well. So it wasn't like there was a whole crew in there. And they're like, "All right, kid, here's what you're gonna need to do."
Yeah,
I'm like, "I'm gonna eat these," and then
that's cool. I can't believe my cousin was in a commercial. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
yeah,
My cousin in a commercial. Wow. And a movie.
I
This is
know.
amazing.
Even
I-
Mario
I-
Lopez is
Only
one.
30 years apart.
Seriously.
So
Get me in one, Seth. I
I
would be in a
have the
commercial.
slowest career in film and TV.
By the time he's 90, he's going to have a speaking line. You heard it here first, folks. All right, so we have one more to go. Who's Joe? You have another, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
We're only 9 minutes in. If you deduct an hour, I'm having fun, guys. I hope you are. This episode is flying by. Okay, good.
I have one more too, but I actually have two, and you have to vote which one I should drink.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
That's fun. Okay,
Nice.
all right. Okay, Joe, you're up there, right? I believe you're first.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, let's
All
do it.
right. So this is the weirdest one. I saved this one for last.
Oh, nice.
This is from Ellicottville Brewing, which I've drank before.
Ellicottville Brewing.
Yep, it's a New York beer. So this is a wheat ale. It's 7%,
Well,
Okay.
I like me,
and it is a limited edition. It's aged for 6 months.
Okay.
It is blueberry maple pancake.
Oh, wow.
That sounds awesome.
It does sound awesome. If it lives up to the hype.
Yeah.
If it lives up to the hype, that's the thing.
EBC Blueberry Wheat Ale, a dry and fruity wheat beer with the perfect amount of mellow blueberry flavor. This beer has been over 10 years they've been brewing it, and it's even popular internationally, it says. So, okay. Wow.
So I've never had it before.
Okay.
Let's see.
Do you like blueberry or fruity beers in general?
Not really, but that to me is these were the weirdest ones I could find.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
but I love
They were all
blueberry
good.
pancakes. So, yeah,
It says it's pints are typically served with fresh blueberries.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, nice.
Blueberries. I got my blueberries from Chile.
Chili and blueberries.
and
Wait.
it's ale brewed with blueberry and natural maple syrup. So
Really?
it's kind of cool. Yeah.
So
Wow,
wait,
okay.
when they serve the beer, they serve it with blueberries?
There's actually a
think so.
picture on their website of a pint of beer with the blueberry in it. Yeah.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah. I think I could share screen. Let me see if I can. There is a way
Blue
while
Moon's
Joe is
been doing it
thinking.
with the orange. So
That's true. Very
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Oh, present,
the dry fruit brew.
share screen.
Your face doesn't look good, Joe. Doesn't look happy.
No, it
No.
smells like blueberry. It's just weird.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Yeah. So there's the blueberries right there.
Right.
There
Oh,
we
I
go.
see him. I see him. Yeah.
That's cool. I could share the screen.
So, be careful what you share, though, Chad.
I know, really. How to kill your cousin and get his money.
Right. I'm just gonna change real quick if you don't mind.
All right, so as you can see, it's kind of like an amber ale again, just
Yeah.
like the other ones.
Yeah, a little dark.
It smells very blueberry. So
Okay.
I'm gonna take a shot here.
All right, he's taking a sip, everyone. We're going to see, does it live up to the hype? Is there mellow blueberry? Is there maple? Joe, what's the verdict?
I
Oh,
hope
he's
there's
taking
some,
another sip.
I hope there's some maple in there. That would be cool.
I know. I hope so. Joe?
Oh, that is so weird.
Oh, weird. Really?
Okay. That's
I
what
thought you were
reminds
gonna
me
say delicious.
Yeah, I did too. He's got a good poker
No,
face.
it's actually it's weird in a good way because
Oh. I'm
it
confused.
tastes like it tastes like blueberry pancakes. Like I'm not
Really?
lying. Yeah, like
Really?
it's not just blueberry. It is blueberry pancake flavor. I don't get a lot of maple,
Uh-huh.
but maybe I do, and I just kind of feel, and maybe it's in my head that this is supposed to taste like a pancake.
Right.
But
Let's see if Seth can make it taste like hoisin sauce for you. Like you did
like
today.
black tea or anything.
Yeah.
that is very strange. It's
Do you taste
It's
any
not-
of the beer?
Good question.
yeah, no, it's not sweet or anything,
Oh,
but
It's blueberry maple, but not sweet. Interesting. Or pancake.
I think I want to try it. I think
Yeah.
that
I-
sounds interesting
I
to
recommend
me.
trying it. I think I'm gonna give this.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go.
I'm gonna
pouring
give
it.
this 4 Christmas Cousins adult magazines.
Wow, that's a high
Nice.
rating. Wow.
Yeah.
I think we only had one for the three of us.
That was Hal's magazine. It was Hal's.
That's right. Exactly. It totally was.
Yeah, no. All 3 good beers. They're very weird.
Okay.
The pineapple one is still my favorite. out of all three. But
Wow. Okay. So Joe, you're so healthy. You really are healthy this episode.
All fruity.
Pineapples, blueberries.
I had pineapple and then
Banana.
I ate a banana bread and then I had a stack of blueberry pancakes with maple syrup. So
You need a cream spinach beer to round off the night.
Now that would be good. That would be weird.
That would be
This
weird.
is-
I know.
this is again, it's one of those beers you have one and done, but go check this one out. This is
Okay.
so it's good and it's so weird because it tastes so much like a pancake.
Wow.
Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Wow. So you would have one and done, but that'd be a fun one to end the night with. I
Yeah.
think what we're seeing is they're weird beers, but when we have the Festive Aficionado Cousins Brewery, we've got to go even weirder. We've got to get it like
Yeah.
as weird as it gets.
Like that cream spinach beer. That'd be right
Yes,
on there.
cream
That'd be right up
spinach,
there.
right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That'll draw people in.
A seasonal beer that for 6 months has just been bathed in reindeer, something like that. So that's our release. So
Fresh
Bob, you got-
venison. Fresh
yeah,
venison.
exactly.
All right, here's what you got to pick. Now, one of these, I think it's kind of a cheat because I think this was a beer that, not that you had, but you had a similar beer, Joe.
Okay.
Last time, I think
Mhm.
because I have sour pickle beer,
Oh,
or this is called Revenge of Final Girl. It's an American pale ale with pineapple, lime, habanero, and pecan peppers.
oh,
And on it, it says, wait, hold on. It says spicy horror.
oh, okay. Spicy.
So do I
horror.
do the sour pickle, and that's from Martin House Brewing Company in Fort Worth, Texas,
Okay.
or do I do Revenge of Final Girl from the Moore Brewing Company? This is actually close to my house in Huntley.
I say Revenge of the Final Girl because that's a horror themed beer. So
Okay, Seth, what do you vote?
I think revenge too, because we tried a sour beer or a pickle beer. So yeah, I don't know much more sour was going to do, but
Okay.
yeah, I'm kind of curious. What is the girl one? What kind of beer is it? Ale or?
Yeah, it says American Pale Ale, but it's
Okay.
pineapple, lime, habanero, and pecan. I don't even know what
Okay.
that pepper is. Pecan pepper.
I don't know.
Sure.
It sounds kind of good. Like I'd love a good like a spicy margarita or like
do
a
too.
jalapeno margarita. They're really good. So like
Yeah.
I think that the heat and the spice kind of
Yeah.
might be kind of good.
Mhm.
All right. I
Revenge
think
of the
that's
Final
it.
Girl.
Revenge
That's
of the
what they do.
Final Girl. It's called Revenge of the Final Girl beer.
Whoa,
And
whoa,
who's the brewery? What's the brewery?
It's called Moore, just MORE, Moore Brewing
Okay,
Company.
okay.
It's a great brewery though.
Oh,
really,
okay.
really
Found
good.
it.
You
Found
said
it.
it's out by you?
Yeah, you know where it is, Seth? It's in Huntley, right off of 90. Like when you're
Okay.
going, yeah, it's
So all of you listening who live off of 90, fantastic, really great, everyone.
And for you 65 plus that are in the Del Webb community out
Right.
there, this is going to be a big attraction. for
yeah,
you.
it's close by the Del Webb. It is. And,
That's
and
right.
they-
I can hear.
oh, it's the one that the Culver's is right in front, and you turn at the Amico. Okay.
This is great. This
Right.
is great.
And if shopping is your thing, maybe you want to check out the Aurora outlet malls.
Yeah.
Oh, is that over there
The
too?
finest fashions from Donna Karen to Nike.
This is fantastic. And everyone who's from exit 91 on or road 91 on who's not caring, you can listen to Joe's channel, tune right out of this one. And there you go. Okay, so
All
this is American Pale Ale, devilish blend of pineapple, lime, habanero, and pecan peppers, which create a truly terrifying taste experience. This would have been a good October one, but we'll be back in October tasting more beers. Maybe this will make a comeback. We've never had a repeat beer. Those Floyd brothers certainly don't come back on here.
No.
They will not return my calls. I asked them to explain themselves. But they do call into our show, which is weird.
All right, so the jalapeno popper was too spicy. This one has a great balance. It has, I can taste the pineapple. I can taste the habanero. This is a 4-5 Cousin Oliver's.
Whoa!
Wow.
The Brady Bunch. Very nice.
Very
good.
Our theme tonight is all cousins for the cousins reunion.
I love it. Yeah.
You
I
know?
love it.
I could have done cousin Scooby Dum. I could have done cousin Stanley SquarePants. I could, all the famous cousins.
That's right.
cousin Greg on Succession.
You did cousin it earlier. That's right, you did. Now
Mhm.
Joe loves that because Joe's also a Brady Bunch aficionado.
I
So he
am.
goes- cousin Oliver, for those who don't know, looked like a mini John Denver. And
Yeah.
it was not
Basically,
John
yeah.
Denver. Yeah. Weird.
Not as annoying though.
Right. And he that's when they jumped the shark, correct? When they brought cousin Oliver on.
Yeah.
I think the Brady's jumped the shark before that, but that's pretty much that was pretty much the end of the Brady Bunch. So
Oh yeah. Well, hit him with the hind for us right here. What was the episode where they jumped the shark? Which one was it?
I think probably the episode where Peter has a doppelganger in his school that looks exactly like him, and except he wears glasses, and so they switch it. I think that's probably one of the worst episodes of the Brady Bunch.
Only Joe would have an answer for that without even thinking about it, right?
See, Joe, I thought it was cousin Oliver because he's jinxed, since
Cousin,
he's jinxed,
yeah.
By the time
cousin Oliver came onto the show, he was on the last like 6 episodes of the series.
Right.
By then the show had probably jumped the shark, you know. But
what do you think about the episode where they went to Hawaii with Greg's tiki necklace? That was my favorite.
Oh, the vacation episodes, and we should just change this to the Brady Bunch hour or whatever. Where they go to the Grand Canyon, where they go to Hawaii, where they go to the amusement park in Ohio.
Yes.
Those were all great episodes. I love all of them. They were some of my favorite ones.
Okay, I like them too. Yeah, they went to like the ghost town or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about Cindy's lifelong rejection of from the family and anything like that in general?
I think that's not an issue, and I think she needs to grow up a little bit.
That's right, and that's been covered and litigated, Seth. So we're moving on.
I think when you get relegated to the kids' table when you're in college,
That's
you're
true,
going to
right.
hold it against the family.
Speaking of which, at this family event we have going on, Seth is at the kids' table, so with his staff, but it's still the kids' table.
Right.
So yeah, sorry, Seth. Okay, so you gave that a good rating. So we have our last beer.
Yeah,
We're doing our
4.5.
last
This is a big one.
This is a big one, I think.
Oh, I
hope
want
so.
to see it.
Oh,
I
yes.
want to see what it is.
Now,
Is this
where I
the
went,
one?
they had some really cool beers. They had peanut butter, banana beers. They had really weird ones. But I saw this, and I was like, oh my gosh, I've never heard of this before in my life, except from Cousin Bob. Here we go. Seth, I hope it lives up to the hype because I was hyped when I saw
I'm
this
very
thing.
excited.
Here we go. We have the Malort Spritz beer with real Malort liqueur.
Oh
from
my
Chicago.
God.
Now, for those of you who missed the last episode, Bob introduced us to a Chicago tradition. Bob, you want to explain what the Malort tradition is? This is a beer with Malort in it.
Oh my God, you poor thing. The Chicago handshake, it's an old style and a shot of Malort. Malort is this, somehow Chicagoans picked up this liqueur that you, like a lot of bars, if you go into it and it's the first time there, they'll make you do a shot of Malort, and it is the most awful tasting thing ever. Oh my, I can't believe I've never seen, I got to get like cases of that just to
right
get
here
out to friends.
in North Carolina. And just so you know, it was, I mean, I thought it was a lot. Retail, $7 a can for one can. I thought that was high, right?
That's
Yeah.
high.
Wow.
That's high, yeah.
So anyway,
Maybe
we
I'm
gotta
not.
go for it.
Maybe Seth's buying it for all my friends.
Yeah, real, yeah. Spritz made with Malort liqueur, grapefruit, hibiscus, and lime. So when we're talking weird, this is weird. And had I not known you, Bob, and you mentioned the last episode, I would not have even. How many could they sell of these? I mean, Chicago people visiting North Carolina? I don't know. But
Right. Yeah, it's very rare that it would show up out here.
Yeah.
have you ever tried Malort, Seth?
No, I haven't. And Bob was kind of brought it to my attention. I've heard about it, but I didn't realize it was such a Chicago staple. And it's yeah, but I mean, you order a shot or a Malort and a beer, or
Yes.
old style.
You
What's
better
weird is-
have a beer to drown it with.
Oh, it's that bad. Okay, we'll find out. Well, Seth's staff refers to him as Malord. So
Yeah.
a Malort is not so weird, Seth. So, all right, over the teeth, through the gums. Look out, Bella. Here it comes. I'm smelling it. It smells gross. So here we go. No, it's
So glad you're trying this one out.
liqueur, grapefruit, hibiscus, and lime. All right. So, all right.
You win the weird contest. You win it right there. Malort beer. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, really.
You know what? It's not bad. I'm
Really?
getting a
Really?
lot of grapefruit. It's got a weird aftertaste. It's not good. Don't get me wrong. It's not bad. I don't like grapefruit. Do you like grapefruit, Seth?
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I take a statin, so I can't have it.
Oh, really?
There we go. It's a big reveal.
Here we go.
Oh,
Seth has
wow.
started.
My cholesterol was right there, but
He kept that
Wow.
secret to me. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were popping other pills.
Yeah. Off the Hims website.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. I'm not there yet, thankfully. No. You know what? I'm going to get Mrs. X on the phone right now.
All right. So
Clear
you're
it
you,
up.
You tell him that I'm good. You tell him.
That's right. Put her phone right up to the speaker. He's fine. Blink
Yeah.
twice, Mrs. X, if you need us to help you. Okay, Seth, what did you think of that one?
I haven't even tasted it. Yeah, I actually
okay.
put it down thinking I could avoid it.
Did you smell?
Jepson's or Malort's.
I was getting a lot of grapefruit, which I don't love grapefruit, but otherwise it wasn't so bad. I think it's like a nice entree into the Malort world.
Yes.
That's my guess.
I don't
Yeah,
smell
because
it.
if you didn't spit it out, then it's pretty good. I mean, it's
Okay,
much
so-
better than Malort.
Yeah, maybe it's like a mild version. So for those of you listening off of Highway 90, you'll really appreciate the Malort Spritz Jepsons.
I swear, though, even as expensive as it is, I at least have to find some. That's awesome. I've never heard that there's a Malort beer out there.
And in North Carolina, no less.
I know. That's crazy.
Seth
Yeah.
doesn't like it. You could see it in his face.
It's very medicinal tasting. I don't know, Bob. We're gonna have to do a shot of like Malort and Old Style, just to like, so I have a baseline for
On
it.
Santa's lap.
Yeah, exactly. Anybody's lap.
Chad, I'll tell you this. If he's going to do a shot of Malort, we're miking him up.
Oh yeah, totally. You guys have to get together. You're right
Yeah,
there.
we should
do it. Joe, they've got to do it. I'm going to drive up to Pittsburgh to hang out with Joe soon. So
yeah, come on up.
I would. Is there an ocean by Pittsburgh?
No, we have rivers though. So
Okay.
River surfing.
we have 3 rivers.
I have a
Well,
friend who surfed in a river in Pittsburgh behind a boat not too long ago. He sent me a video, which I thought was cool.
Yeah, there's
So,
3
yeah.
different ones, so they all merge into one.
One for each
I'll
Floyd.
take a picture. They're already projecting Seth and Mrs. X up on the merchandise mart when I walk by. It's
Oh,
beautiful.
nice.
It's beautiful that night. Yeah.
She's just a silhouette. We can't see what she looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are going. Are you rating this, Seth? So this one is weird for its weirdness. I'm giving it a. I mean, it's really weird. So if we're rating it on weirdness, I'm giving it a 4.5 out of 5 because this is weird as it gets.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of it. It's got like that spritzer, taste to it. But yeah, it's just you have the first taste and then it just falls off. It's like I don't know.
Chad, you win. I'm giving you 5 out of 5 for that one.
Oh, thank you.
But
Thank you.
Joe, I think I'd like to try all of Joe's beers though. Every
Yeah.
single one he had tonight, I think I'd like.
I think they're all good. I they all got 4 and up. So that's rare for me.
Joe, I can't wait till your next doctor's appointment. What do you mean, Doc? I was drinking all fruit beers. I should be in perfect health. My cholesterol's high. Look at what my diet. That is amazing. Well, gentlemen, we kept it short as promised, under an hour and a half, which is fantastic. I was looking forward to this episode for like a month. I mean, we were talking about this, right? Like a month ago.
Right after the last one.
That's right. Yeah. And we pulled it together. And it was more fun than I expected, frankly. And I expected a lot of fun. This did go fast.
Yeah.
Yes, but we still have one thing to listen to.
Yeah, the cherry.
Oh my
on
gosh,
top.
that's right. Yeah. Yeah.
So here's what I recommend.
Okay.
I recommend that we all mute ourselves so that we can hear everything that's said, because I can guarantee you that Bob's laugh is going to overpower everything else that we hear.
Okay.
I also recommend you turn it up just a little bit if you can.
Yeah. I will. To 60 or 65.
I think we can play it once all the way through.
Okay.
Keep your mics muted. And then if we want to listen to it again with us reacting, I think that's great, because I think the audience needs to hear it for the first time without our reactions, because I guarantee you there's going to be parts where you guys are not going to be able to control yourselves, because it's pretty damn funny.
No. All right. I better pound this.
Here I go. I'm muting.
All right.
All right, everybody mute him.
And now,
Okay.
for the moment you've all been waiting for.
want to introduce also our live studio audience because they're here to hear about Seth's big date. Seth and I said, well, let's do it.
So I was very mindful of that. So I wanted to move things along, but I don't want to push it.
I'm very excited to give this a try. Wow. And you have a great tuchus, Seth.
So I don't know if you saw that.
Yes, let's go.
Yeah, maybe some smooching will take place.
You smell fantastic. Yes. And the hug is nice. It's very pleasant, not too awkward. Because I know there'll be a lot of wrangling.
So as we're talking, like things pop up and...
Wait, what's popping up? Hang on a sec.
It's nothing impressive. Yeah, I'm posting pictures. I was going to send you a picture of a group of like 4 teenage girls. Yeah.
Oh, nice. I'd love to see those pictures. Can we post them on Instagram? Yeah. So, Seth, you are up.
Fortunately, there's enough prep done. All the precautions are made.
I'm puckering. He's going to open it up with his rippling muscles. For those of you who don't know, Seth is
Oh, that is fantastic. You want to ease it in, but eventually grow with it.
Wow. This, I just don't know if I'm getting enjoyment. Let me see. Oh, he's going back in for more.
It can be a little darker at times. Pink on the inside.
So abruptly and with a bang.
I was expecting the cream to just come out.
Not living up to it for me. Seth, what happens at the end here?
So I don't know if you saw that. So like I got diarrhea.
All right, so that wasn't so great.
That happens.
Are you excited to see how cousin Seth does with his tasting?
I feel pretty good about this.
Now, to my delight, he does not look too delighted. He looks like he's handling it. Okay. Wow. Okay.
Nope.
But does not look like he's enjoying it at all. He looks like he's looking around for someone to spit it out. I know this look. I love this look. Oh, this is great. That should be enough to make it where you can swallow it. It shouldn't change form. That's what you don't like, when it like changes.
Yeah, and then these things start to they break down and then kind of put a coating on my tongue or my teeth, and it's just like, ugh. That's where I lose it, swallowing the thing, versus just like taking it and just douse myself in it. I know it's a 3 spray or 3 pump thing, or the 3 spray thing. So
other than that, once you taste it, there's like one sensation. But I do these things for the show, just like wearing this genie hat. I don't normally wear that either.
Real quick, obviously, thank you so much for all the kind words and the support going into it. And yes. If you have to be a shoulder to cry on at some point, because I put my foot in my mouth. But yes, the Christmas Cousins community.
It's been really nice, actually. You're right.
Yeah. It's so awesome. So yeah, I hope to continue this on here. And should we take a selfie and send it to Mr. Mario Lopez? Actually messaged him to see if he would like to come.
Yeah. Okay. Right. He's right. It would be weird if just the two of us were sitting there at first for our greatest episode yet. Oh my gosh. Everyone, I'm Cousin Chad. Stay tuned. Developing.
Yes.
This is the developing story. This is wild.
This is Cloud 9, and it feels terrific.
And there's Seth waiting for the shoe to drop. Everyone is normal. Thank you, everyone. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Take a bow. Oh my God.
You're welcome, guys.
Oh my God. Thank you. That was
I'm waiting for Mr. Mario Lopez to come.
we sang that all around the house tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. There were some parts. That was great, Joe.
You're welcome.
You could be using this intellect for good, you know.
I know, but this is more fun.
Yeah, it is more fun. Yeah.
What was that? What was the background singing? What's those?
That was disturbing. That's what.
Well,
it was.
actually, it's funny because you mentioned the movie where that is from earlier on in the episode. That is at the end of the episode, a movie of the Cannonball Run. They always played those.
Seriously?
They always played those clips where the outtakes or whatever, that's the music that they play under all the Cannonball Run clips. So I have used that. I use that for every time I do some sort of like clip show, and not just for that the cousins and stuff, but just the out of context or just something to be funny, because to me that was always the best part of the Cannonball Run movies was watching the outtakes. And that music is what they play underneath it.
Oh my God,
That's so funny.
That was amazing. There were parts where I was just laughing and then laughing on top of the laughing, and Seth is over here laughing. I mean, it was
now. Were there parts that you heard
growing?
Now, were there parts that you guys heard and you're like, "Where is that from?"
Oh, totally. Yeah. I'm like, we never said that. There's no way. We said it coats your tongue or whatever it was.
Well, yeah, that was the Cadbury egg one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And honestly, you got a lot from that.
There was a lot from the Cadbury egg.
Oh, God. Yeah. I never thought about that. That was like
Seth's first date, the prep and, preparing everything. I was like, oh my God, that's gold.
Oh, right. Because there's something about the jeans wearing an outfit in there, right? Yeah.
Yes. And then you actually say I took tit pictures, which I'm sorry. I know that if you listen to it, I didn't cut that. You say that, but you mispronounced it, and then you corrected yourself. I don't know what you even said, but if you listen back to the episode, you said it, and then you said, oh, you changed how you said it, but I just cut that part off. So
what was he trying to say? Nobody knows.
I don't remember. It said something about Tyler Hines. If you listen back to my clip, that's what he says. I didn't cut that out, except the only part I did was I just cut out a little bit of the space where he said, then he goes into saying, I took pictures of Tyler Hines or something like that. I was like, what is that?
I think that's what he meant.
Yeah, really. So Joe, do you're listening like regularly anyway, and so you hear a part and you're like, I'm like marking that down.
I do. Yeah. I'll listen to it. But truthfully, with this last time, there is probably, I think I told you guys, I have a probably 18-minute of just you guys talking. I'll cut those parts. And then when I'm starting to craft a story, I'm like, okay, well, I'll just listen to it over and over again. And then I'll just take those parts, copy it, paste it, and build the story.
God. I can't wait to play that for my wife later. She's gonna crack up. Yeah, that is so.
I mean, I think her reaction on video is actually what you need to have.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Although she could just hear us talking out of context later, and it could be so I cannot. I mean, that's just wild. That is your magnum opus. You're right. It might be the end of the out of context.
I don't think I can do better than that. Right. I really don't. I mean,
this is your stairway, right?
I mean, I had you guys doing things that are so inappropriate as cousins. It's just,
this is Joe's Let It Be, right here, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know. Every time the bar gets raised, you kind of want to jump over it, don't you?
I know, that's true. The challenge is there, and with cousin Seth, things will be said that you're like, I need a new out of context thing.
I mean, when you said that, Seth has a great tuchus, I'm like, oh my God. All right. I mean, you just give it to me. It was just like,
The sad part was that was in context. That was the only clip, and he does, for the record. So it was
we already have for tonight. I smell jasmine and bottoms up.
That's right. Yeah. That's there's a lot from tonight. I caught myself. So we need to have a safe zone where we can have an episode without thinking of Joe the whole time.
But like I said, it's pretty inappropriate what you guys do on your last episode. So we need to make sure people are aware that this was, we played this and we have exposed you guys for what you do.
Yes. Corporate America is running. All our sponsors are leaving. Bye-bye.
No Christmas cousin monetization. That's for sure.
No. And we like it that way. Thankfully, we're self-funded by cousin Seth. So Seth has what's called FU money. It doesn't matter. So excellent. Well, guys, I will be listening to that back again. That was amazing. I believe this is our longest episode, but it felt like our shortest because this is way too much fun. My only regret is that we're not all here together to just kind of.
I know. I wish I was at the reunion. Woo!
I know. Or at Bob's Tiki Bar or something.
Yeah.
So that
I'm I'm still threatening to come out to Chicago because I got to go see the Home Alone places.
Come
So
on.
if I get out there,
When
I'll at
would
least
you
be able
go?
to get. I don't know. I'm thinking about it for this year. I'm just trying to
Yeah.
figure out when.
You
when
know,
that would be.
actually, there is I don't know, but I mean, there's a tour that they do all the movie sites, not only like Home Alone, but Risky Business, Breakfast Club, all those ones. Yeah, very
That's
interested.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was there before, I did the Ferris. I did all the Ferris Bueller spots, and
Oh yeah,
that was
and they,
amazing.
yeah, they do. They also stop at the house, the what's his name's house, the friend's house.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 They should end this Cousin Seth Love tour that Bob runs. Don't forget that one.
Yeah.
That's sold out
Yeah.
through the year.
Yeah,
So
I don't
see.
know. I don't know if Joe could get in. I mean, it's really backed up.
I know.
And
I couldn't.
we keep adding things. This is where this is where he puked. This is where he had the oysters and he puked right here.
Oh, now it goes all the way to Kentucky from Chicago.
Right.
Yes, we just
It's a
that's the
3 and 4
big
day
that's the
tour.
premium tour. The premium.
Does it stop at a deli in Indiana midway
Yeah,
through?
yeah.
And then we get lunch of oysters and Brussels sprout pizza.
That's right. You taste it on the way down and the way back up. It's excellent.
Just
Yeah,
think like
Brussels
you're
sprouts.
80 when you order. Just think like you're 80
right.
and order.
Amazing. Well, guys, thank you so much. This is great. Like I said, my only regret is that we're not here together to just keep the party going.
Yes.
It's early.
Woo, woo.
You know, Seth and I will though, so don't worry. We'll be here
Me too.
doing it.
I got a pickle to drink.
Oh man, there's your clip right there. Awesome. Well, everybody, check out Bob for the serious existential side and philosophical side of Bob on Festive Foreign Film Fans, and let's help Joe keep his piles of money rolling in with his monetized
right.
YouTube site, Christmas Aficionado. It's hard to spell, but it's easy to enjoy. That's what we say. So, good. Yeah. And Cousin Seth is here, one of the world's wealthiest men. I'm Cousin Chad.
You guys, you have a fun weekend, family
Thank you.
reunion, and ask Hal if he has any extra magazines. Love to,
Yes, we'll send them your way. And if anything wild happens, we will report back for sure.
Oh,
Sounds good.
Thank you, gentlemen. Everybody,
Thank you,
thank you.
guys.
Bye, everybody.
Everybody.
Hey.